Alright, what's up with y'all YouTube? But really the reason I started this video is because I was just thinking about people with addictions. There's a lot of people at my school who vape in the bathroom, and it's like, why do they do it? Of course, it's very hard question to ask, but it's kind of self-explanatory. Like if you start at a young age or you're provoked at a young age, it's just going to carry on until you get older. Like it's going to keep carrying on when you get older, right? Just if you like do drugs, smoke, you just watch stuff you're not supposed to be watching. Like all that stuff, it all translate over if you're just not protecting yourself, right? So that's how I can see why a lot of people start doing it. And other reasons too is because they see other people doing it, right? So it's just an easy thing to get. It's just an easy thing to pick up from other people, especially if you're just not from a good environment. Of course, people are just gonna tell you to do it, and they're not gonna see nothing wrong with it. But I was thinking of just like a blueprint to why people would do stuff like this, right? Or how it would just progress when you get older, right? When you start smoking, bro, it's gonna start off as something like, I don't even smoke, so I couldn't even give you that good of an example, but it's just gonna be something light, and then you're gonna go into like some hardcore drug that you never tried before, right? And if you don't do your research on it, which I know, like I've seen many people say, you don't want to do this if you haven't done this before, right? And I'm like, like Flight Reacts, I was watching that, man. Well, I wasn't watching, I just seen a clip, and he was like, oh yeah, I got this duck pack right here. He was like, don't take it if you've never done any of that before. And it really just clicked to me. I'm like, if you can't do something because you never done it before, that just shows how far gone you are, like, into this activity you do. You just need to open your eyes and just see how bad the activity you're doing is. Because people would do it even if it hurts them, right? Because I've seen, right, a dude vaping in the bathroom, and he was coughing so hard with red eyes, and he kept going too. Like it wasn't just it's like it was like like it was a really hard cough, like it wasn't a soft cough, and he kept going too. He kept going. I was ready and everything. Why did he do that? I don't know. It was just a byproduct of just the addiction that he has. Honestly, that's why I really commend people to not try to get addicted to stuff, because when you're addicted to stuff, it's really hard to get off of it. Like, it's so hard to where you just, like, when you stop, like, when you're actually doing good, your brain will literally convince you to, like, start doing it again. Like, you will literally have, like, okay, I'm just do this a little bit if I'm feeling like this or something. Like, just like that, boom, you was right back on your same track. That's why you just can't do stuff like that. You have to, like, cut it out completely. You can even take little steps to cut it out your life, which what a lot of doctors or psychiatrists, is that what they call it? Anyway, that's what a lot of them suggest to do, to just take it slowly, right? You can do that, but it's like, honestly, I feel like that's harder. that could be a little harder, because if you literally can't control it, if there's not someone right there literally saying only do this, you're going to try to convince yourself to go back to your old ways. Like, like, say if you were smoking like 6 times a day, right? And your doctor's telling you to just calm it, not even 6. I feel like 6 is light for some people, because I know people like do it like crazy. So let's say you do it like 12 a day, right? You doing 12 a day, and your doctor is telling you to cut it down to half, right? So 6 a day, right? So you doing 6 a day, right? Just slowly cutting it out of your life. If there's no one there to tell you, you're gonna be like, there's no one here to tell me that I can't do this, and then you're just gonna start back up again. That's why it's hard to just slowly get out of it, right? Because you're going to convince yourself to keep doing it. Addiction, and people gotta realize, addiction is the most. Addiction runs the world, if I'm being honest. You could be addicted to money, drugs, females, entertainment, all that stuff. That's literally how the industry, like the entertainment industry, gets stuff out of you, because they're literally they're getting you addicted to something, right? Like when I watch like a TV show, if I'm really wanting to watch it, I'm going to get addicted to the show, and I'm going to be looking at all the dates they got to see when the next show comes out, right? When you watching YouTube, all right, sorry, my storage got full on my phone, but as I was saying, right, addiction run the world, right? So if, let's say you watching YouTube, right? See, I like to watch Corey Ketchum. He's like one of the only YouTubers I like to watch. So, like, just how people, like when he take breaks, right? Like if you watch Corey Ketchum, like you know he takes a lot of breaks, right? So when he takes a break, we literally will like there's so many people on videos of Corey, edits of Corey, just saying how many breaks he's been off, because people are addicted. They look at the dates, they wait for him to come back. That's why a lot of stuff is ran on addiction. Like if I want this YouTube channel to be like successful, I have to know what y'all addicted to. It sounds crazy, but that's basically what the algorithm is. It's just showing what's trending, what people like to look at right now, what people are addicted to. It's all that stuff. Like addiction really do run the world, and you'll never realize it, because it's just it don't feel like addiction. Like if you cut, only time it will feel like addiction is if you cut it out your life, right, and you just see how much it affects you, and you can't go without it. Yeah, you'll realize that you got an addiction. Like I got an addiction to my phone. I be on my phone all the time. I got an addiction. I'm definitely not addicted to playing games, right? Because I be outside most of the time. But I'm definitely going to try to play games for it. But I'm addicted to my phone. I'm addicted to just laying in my bed. I'm addicted to just like being addicted. And being addicted is not a bad thing. Just so you know that. Because you can, like, most successful people do stuff they like, right? So they're addicted to either making videos, maybe being a doctor, coding for sure, like martial arts. Like I do martial arts. I realized I was addicted to martial arts when I started in 2nd grade. I changed schools, so I didn't do it for 3rd or 4th grade. I did it in 5th grade because I realized how much I missed it, and then I stopped in 6th. Like I kept going on and off, right? So it was like I went to class one day and I went to class the next day. I'm just thankful that my teacher just accepted me every single time that I would just take breaks. It's been going like this for a few years. I'm just very grateful that he takes me back every time, because I know a lot of coaches Well, not let you come back. Like when I did wrestling for the school, I didn't come for like a few days, right? I got kicked off the team so fast. I got kicked off the team so fast. It wasn't even like a warning. He didn't even send me the warning himself. My friends had to tell me. And honestly, that just made me not want to go back entirely anyway. So I did it. But yeah, that's all I got for this video. Basically, what I'm saying is that you have addictions to a lot of things. Basically, everything. Addiction really determines what you do on your day-to-day basis. Like if you for a lot of girls, I know, like, if you just wake up and you just don't get ready or get dressed or nothing, it's like almost the end of the world for you. Cause you like, oh, I look bad or whatever. So you really care about how people look at you, right? Or something like, if like me, when I exercise, I love exercising. I do it almost every day, whether it's cardio or strength training. I do it every day, like almost every day. It's just like I can't function without it, basically. But basically, what I'm saying, you have to choose between what the good addiction is and what the bad addiction is, right? Are you spending too much time on your phone to where you're not talking to people, like actually in real life socially? I know I do that. Are you doing drugs like real hard to where you just can't put it down for a little bit? Are you just watching stuff that like really keeps you trapped and it makes you just not want to do much. It makes you literally miss time or something. Like I know, like when I be trying to go to sleep, right, I just be staying up watching the anime I'm currently watching, because I can't, like, humans are the only animals who sacrifice their sleep time to do something unproductive, by the way. Maybe if you're like an adult working a long shift, maybe you might be doing something productive to stay up, but probably not gonna be by your will, if I'm being honest, unless you're struggling with like something like that. But yeah, that's all I got for this video. Just be worried of what you addicted to. Are you addicted to something that's gonna cause you harm, or something that's gonna do you good? Usually do the addictions that help you in life. So you might, like, even if it's just some, like me, martial arts, I do martial arts, right? And I like to exercise. It's not really something that's gonna get me somewhere, but I could make it get me somewhere. Like just because you have an addiction that doesn't seem like very like financial, you can still profit off of it. It really just depends on how you're doing it. But that's all I got for this video.